Are you ready? Is the drummer's license ready? Alright, let's kick off this musical frenzy. After a night of wild practice, the old master suddenly announces a 5 p.m. show tomorrow. Don't be late. For Nyman, this is his first time performing in the spotlight, so he's on the road reviewing the sheet music. Little did he know, the bus had a blowout, and Nyman suddenly panics. Being late is one thing, but missing the show? Nope, not an option. Nyman desperately seeks a way, knocks on the rental company's door, but forgets his drumsticks in haste. Yikes! Nyman rushes to the venue like crazy, but the old master says the chance went to the understudy. Oh, what a blow. Hearing this, Nyman nearly crumbles. The old master calmly says, at least you need drumsticks, right? That's when he realizes he's lost his sticks. He plans to borrow someone else's drumsticks for the gig, but the old master shuts him down fast, see not a chance. The old master gives him 10 minutes to come back, or be an alternate. Poor guy. Nyman has once again embarked on a journey full of twists and turns. Why does this situation keep recurring? It's the identical journey, with identical emotions. It truly seems like fate is playing a mischievous trick. Jade looks on and says, "Why don't you just tell Fletcher, I'm on my way, you bastard." A sudden car accident leaves Nyman dazed for a few seconds as he struggles to crawl out of the car. He ignores his injuries, thinking only of the show. Covered in blood, he rushes to the stage. The old master sees an obsessed look on his face, like a lost soul. As music starts, Nyman walks up, showing twisted pain on his face. After the accident, how can he possibly perform with all these injuries? What a truly thrilling moment. The old master swiftly calls a halt to everyone. Subtitles: Nyman's indescribable pain. However, this time, neither the physical suffering nor inner turmoil can take the forefront. After collecting himself, Nyman's dad introduces him to a lady, who suddenly brings up this tragic event. The lady says the girl from Shawshank is really down, but that's her secret weapon. Casey didn't actually die in an accident. The real cause of her demise was suicide. Casey suffered from severe depression, which began the day she became the old master's student. Many parents believe that the old master's teaching methods are too extreme and that he's psychologically torturing students. As Nyman's dad, he understands music, but all he wants is to protect his kid and prevent Nyman from going down the wrong path. Ultimately, after some convincing, Nyman agrees with them. To make matters worse, Nyman chucks his dreams aside, tosses his records, and puts away his drums. He starts a new life, passing by a magical music bar one night and spotting the old master's name, curious to check it out. The old master is on stage, gracefully playing the piano, and Nyman unknowingly gets captivated by he wants to sneak out, but the old master calls him, and they sit down like old friends. The old master smiles and says he left the school because he was reported. Nyman pretends not to know, curious to see if the old master feels bad. Subtitles: Nyman feels much more at ease after the old master recounts to him that Charlie Parker once made a fool of himself on stage and was pelted with records by his teacher. The old master says the two most harmful words in the dictionary are not bad. Nyman listens, always showing a hint of resentment. He thinks the old master's cruelty is excessive, and as they part, the old master seems to want to say something. The old master's band is looking for a drummer, and he brought in a third one to push Nyman. The old master uses every trick in the book to toughen up Nyman that he didn't realize how genuine his intentions were. Nyman dons a suit, grips his drumsticks, and steps out the door. Effort and belief need a performance to validate them. Nyman arrives at the old master's band on time and seems to regain his former confidence. Subtitles, however, on the stage. Nyman is so nervous that he breaks out in a cold sweat, and the old master is aware that it was him who made the report. He purposely tells Nyman at that moment that he knows everything and then addresses the audience saying, "Hello everyone, our first piece is Soaring Up." Hearing that name, Nyman is stunned. This is not what the old master said. Nyman suddenly realizes that the old master is doing this to embarrass him. Currently, he is confronted with an enormous challenge. Lacking the knowledge of the musical score, he has no choice but to proceed head-on with great courage. Hitting the drums, it feels like a bloodbath. He's on edge. This is such an awkward situation for a major live performance. It's not that he can't do it, but he's being sabotaged. This feels worse than eating dirt. Throughout, the old master watches him, giving him one last lesson. With the first piece finished, Nyman is utterly disheartened and quietly exits. However, he makes his way back to the stage for yet another time. He's determined to earn the stage and give his music dreams a fighting chance, remembering the old master's teachings. A true musician never gives up. The old master, now with eyes wide open, sees resilience and focus in Nyman's gaze. Having such a student thrills the old master, running for a Charlie Parker-like pupil for years. On this day, the old master finally finds his hidden treasure,